As the sun rises over the rugged skyline of Afghanistan, the first light of dawn paints an exquisite picture. The landscape, beautifully cruel in its harshness, invites you to understand the mystique of this ancient land. The towering mountains, scarred by time and conflict, hold secrets of eras long gone. Their rugged edges etched against the slowly brightening sky speak of a raw, untamed beauty that belies the turmoil beneath. This is a scene of vast contrasts. The serene beauty of the sunrise and the tumultuous reality of warfare, the tranquility of the dawn disturbed by the hustle and bustle of soldiers preparing for another day. Soldiers, in their camouflaged gear and weather-beaten faces, start their day with a strenuous set of exercises. The demands of their duty require them to be in peak physical condition, a challenge that is met head-on. Some find solace in quiet prayer for peace, others gather their courage to face the day. Around their makeshift camps, they share stories, like Private Jones, who speaks of his young daughter's first steps that he missed due to deployment, or Corporal Maria, who carries her grandmother's rosary, a talisman of hope in these turbulent times. The tales are many, memories of home and dreams of a future untouched by the ravages of war. Each soldier carries the weight of the world on their shoulders, their burden as heavy as the equipment they bear. Every morning their preparations are meticulous, rehearsed to perfection under the watchful eyes of their superiors. Every piece of gear is checked and rechecked, every weapon cleaned and loaded. They understand the cost of a single oversight could be their life. The air is thick with tension, but there is a sense of camaraderie and brotherhood that binds them, stronger than any fear or uncertainty. Yet, within this group, you'll find diversity, a microcosm of the world outside. They come from different backgrounds, carry their unique stories, their hopes, their fears. The common thread that unites them is their duty, a duty to protect, to serve, a responsibility they've taken up willingly. This battlefield is more than a war zone, it's a living, breathing entity. It has its own rhythm, its own pulse. It thrives on the strength and resilience of these men and women who face every new day with steely resolve. It's a place where heroes are born and legends are made, not in grandeur, but in the unassuming acts of bravery that define them. As we delve deeper into this journey, you'll hear their stories in detail, their dreams, their struggles, and their unique perspectives. You'll bear witness to their courage, their sacrifices, their victories, and their defeats. You'll see the human side of a conflict that's often dehumanized and reduced to nothing more than statistics and political rhetoric. So, as the sunlight caresses the cold, hard surface of their guns, and the echo of their laughter mingles with the haunting silence of the morning, we invite you to look beyond the battlefield. Welcome to episode 2 of The Untold Battlefield, the soldier's perspective, an intimate look into their daily challenges and their unwavering spirit. In the twisting, turning labyrinth of Afghanistan's dust-laden streets, these men and women face a unique form of warfare, a clandestine battle fought not just with bullets but with hearts and minds. Here, the adversaries are not always visible, and danger lurks around every corner. Every cobblestone underfoot could potentially hide an improvised explosive device. Every shadowy alley could conceal an ambush. Every seemingly friendly local could be a disguised insurgent. This is a place where every step forward is a calculated risk, a gamble of life in the pursuit of peace. The decisions these soldiers have to make extend far beyond the battlefield. Who to trust and who to suspect, when to show compassion and when to exert force. They must constantly weigh the potential risk against the mission's overall objective, a balance that could mean the difference between life and death. It's a tense, precarious existence, a dance on the edge of danger, where one false move can result in devastating consequences. Yet amidst the uncertainty and fear, these brave souls continue to tread, battling this unique form of warfare on Afghanistan's unpredictable streets. We had conversations with soldiers who used to patrol these streets, their eyes perpetually vigilant. They narrated thrilling tales of close encounters and the quick, life-altering decisions made in the heat of the moment. They spoke about the fear that constantly lurked in the shadows, the moments filled with adrenaline and the haunting memories they carried along. But despite these fears, they also shared stories of hope. of brighter futures envisioned amidst the grey reality of dreams they held onto no matter how dire the circumstances. It was during these testing times when the bonds of friendship and camaraderie were forged, bonds that were stronger than the adversity they faced. These bonds, these stories, these experiences, they all contribute to the making of a soldier, and today we bring these tales to you. Urban warfare, often analogized as a perilous game of cat and mouse, is a complex battle fought amidst a labyrinth of streets, buildings and infrastructures. It is a terrain brimming with uncertainties and threats. Buildings in this scenario can serve as deceptive shields, concealing either enemies or innocent civilians. Every window, every rooftop, every corner potentially cradles a danger. The strategies employed in this type of warfare are meticulously calculated. Troops stringently maneuver through the maze of urban settings, always anticipating the unexpected. They utilize the verticality of buildings, turning rooftops into vantage points and windows into possible ambush zones. However, the dangers are omnipresent. A single misstep could trigger a landmine or walk into an enemy's line of fire. Explosive devices could be hidden anywhere, even in the most mundane and inconspicuous objects. The importance of caution and awareness, therefore, cannot be overstated. Soldiers need to be perpetually on high alert, their senses heightened and their instincts razor sharp. Every decision, every move could mean the difference between life and death, victory or defeat. Urban warfare, thus, is not just a physical battle, but a psychological one too, demanding both courage and astute judgment. Yet within the thick fog of tension exists a shining beacon of humanity. These soldiers, they're not merely warriors, they're so much more. They step into the shoes of peacekeepers, skillfully mediating conflicts, fostering harmony amidst chaos. Their roles transcend the battlefield, they transform into friends to the locals. They share laughter, hear stories, and participate in local traditions. They become a part of the community, they're safeguarding. Their commitment to peace and their camaraderie with the locals are the true testaments to their unwavering humanity. In the heart of turmoil, countless instances of compassion sparkle brilliantly. A shared giggle with a local child, a gentle assistance offered to an elder, a warm meal shared with a homeless man, a comforting word to a grieving woman. These aren't just moments, they're narratives of humanity and kindness that illuminate the streets. Stories of soldiers forming deep connections with locals, offering assistance, exchanging stories, and even playing a spontaneous game of soccer with children. These are the stories that truly define the spirit of the streets. As night descends, these soldiers take a moment of breath to reflect on the arduous day they've weathered. Each dusk is a canvas for their thoughts, a tranquil pause that allows them to look inward. The challenges they face are immense, not just physically in the battleground, but mentally and emotionally as well. But the mountainous tasks they undertake each day are met with an equally immense determination, a determination forged by conviction, etched in their hearts. They stand not only for a mission handed down by higher powers, but for something far more profound. They stand for hope, a beacon of light in a land that has seen too much darkness. Their role is not just limited to their tactical duties, they are pillars of resilience and courage. Their very presence reminding the people of this war-torn land that they are not forgotten, that amid the ruins, a new dawn can and will rise. Their determined eyes and steeled wills serve as the testament to their unyielding spirit. They are the unsung heroes in the cold night, whispering hope into the silent wind. As the stars glimmer overhead, their resolve reverberates in the quiet, echoing the promise of a better tomorrow. In our upcoming episode, we delve deeper into the lives of the civilians caught in the relentless crossfire. We'll be exploring the profound impact the conflict has had on them, throwing light on their remarkable tales of survival and resilience. Hear from individuals who have endured the unthinkable and managed to rise from the ashes, demonstrating the indomitable spirit of humanity. We'll be sharing these untold stories, vital narratives often left behind in the wake of warfare. This is the untold battlefield, asserting the significance of every story in the vast tapestry of conflict and resolution.